Today, I'm announcing two key initiatives. First, I'm announcing a commitment to create a new Community Safety and Crime Prevention Fund. Second, I'm supporting a reallocation of existing departmental funding that could support the addition of between 10 to 15 new frontline officers. As Winnipeg's population grows, so too will our diversity, and so too will our need to ensure we're building a more inclusive and safer city for all families. Some of the statistics we saw earlier this year, they're very concerning. They underscored that many of our residents, in fact, do not feel accepted or safe. No city can arrest their way into becoming a safe city, and it's not fair to expect our police department to do it all. Building a safe city for families requires a multifaceted approach, as well as cooperation and collaboration between governments and across the community. Every day, many different agencies are working hard to address many of the socioeconomic and health factors contributing to criminal activity and violence. I'm committing today to establish a $100,000 Community Safety and Crime Prevention Fund through the reallocation of existing resources already budgeted for within the Civic Initiatives Fund. Over 4 years, this fund would provide $400,000 in funding to community groups working to prevent crime and address safety issues so that safety issues could be better bolstered in neighborhoods. Neighborhoods and communities across the city have different needs that can be unique to their neighborhoods. This fund recognizes this by providing access to resources to directly address gaps identified by residents who are closest to their neighborhood. So while some neighborhoods struggle with ways to fund the cleanup of used needles, others feel greater foot patrols are a more effective way to increase safety. This fund will have the flexibility to respond to the variation in need that we see across our city. Throughout the last year or so, and during the campaign, there have been attempts by unions and others to suggest the Winnipeg Police Service Department's budget has been reduced. Of course, it hasn't. It's been increased every single year since 2014. Over the last 4 years, funding to the police has increased 10%, while the City of Winnipeg's overall budget has increased only 8%. Over the last 10 years, the police budget increased 52%, and today its $291 million budget is the largest of all city departments, representing 27% of all City of Winnipeg expenditures. The level at which the police budget was increasing prior to 2014 simply was unsustainable. And I want to be clear, I remain committed to supporting future increases to the police services budget. However, we need to continue managing annual budgetary increases to ensure they're more sustainable for taxpayers. At the same time, we need to look internally to find and prioritize ways existing funding can help address the safety and policing challenges we're facing today. That is why today I am indicating my support to remove overtime when calculating pensionable earnings. On an annualized basis, this change would provide approximately $1.5 million that could be reinvested by the Winnipeg Police Board into areas of need identified by the Winnipeg Police Service, such as frontline policing. No other civic pension agreement includes overtime and pensionable earnings calculations, and if reallocated, could allow between 10 to 15 additional frontline officers to be added to the Winnipeg Police Service. It can't always be about more and more taxpayer money. Equally important is for elected officials to be able to take an objective, unbiased review of existing budgets, including the police budget, to identify ways to prioritize and reallocate existing resources in ways that can better meet the challenges that we're facing today. These commitments do not require new taxpayer money. Both of them identify already existing resources that could be used to bolster frontline policing, as well as support community groups and nonprofit agencies across our city who know their neighborhood needs the best and who are already working to address safety needs unique to their neighborhoods. Finally, I want to also commit to working with the Winnipeg Police Board, the police service, and other levels of government and agencies to find ways to be more efficient in how calls for service are responded to. According to the Winnipeg Police Board strategic plan, police resources are too often being used to respond to non-core policing activities. Approximately 1/2 to 2/3 of all calls for police are to deal with families in crisis and individuals struggling with the challenges of mental health, medical, and substance abuse. The Winnipeg Police Board strategic plan has ambitious goals aimed at increasing efficient and effective core policing activities. We need to support them by working collaboratively with all levels of government, as well as health agencies, to ensure the right resources respond at the right time and by the right agency.